You should have the diet card listed. It will be blank or we'll have something on it, but make sure the diet card is on the tray. Something to drink for the patient, and then whatever food items are listed. You're not going to necessarily have things on the plate or in the spoon or bowls. You might have stuff like this too, but you don't have to have what's actually here. You can kind of make up what you want, okay? So just know that whatever you do make up or whatever you're going to utilize as what you're going to feed, keep it simple. Don't put things in there that are difficult to eat, like a cheeseburger. It's going to be really hard to feed your patient that with a spoon. Don't put things that are hot, like soup or chili or what's another one? Soup, chili. What's the other one? Oh, like teas and coffee for drinks. Don't put any tea or coffee when you're stating these. Foods should be easy to feed. So like peas, great one. Cut up carrots, cool. Baked potato, soft. I think this is supposed to be ice cream. I don't know who put ice cream on dinner plate, but ice cream you can put as like for dessert. Other things are easier things if you're gonna make it up. Breakfast items. Those are always super easy to feed. Cut up sausage, scrambled eggs, fruit, oatmeal, cereal. Does that make sense? So depending on what you get, just try to make it simple for yourself to feed the patient with. You're also going to need a chest protective barrier. So in this case, this is what the chest protective barrier here looks like. It'll clip on from the back. If you don't have one of these, that's okay. Use a chest protective barrier with a towel. It doesn't matter as long as you have something protecting the chest of the patient. And then you're going to need 2 washcloths. 2 washcloths, one to wipe the patient's mouth in between sips that they take. So every time they take a sip, you wipe their mouth. And then one to wipe their hands before and after. It's just to wipe them. They're not going to feed themselves. It's just as mandatory hygiene. Before a patient eats, you should wash their hands before and after, even though they're not going to feed themselves. Does that make sense? So you have your here. So take a look at the 6 steps. Kind of remember back in the PowerPoint yesterday, you're going to see there's something I don't do in the 6 steps. So knock, knock, knock. Hi, Mr. Jones. My name is Frankie. I am a setting nursing assistant for you today. And today I'm going to go ahead and assist you by helping you eat your lunch. Is that okay with you? Okay, great. Before I begin, I'm going to go ahead and keep the bed a low position. I am going to raise the head of the bed to a high or chronic Fowler's, 65 to 90 degrees. I'm going to make sure the bed wheels are locked. And then I'm going to wash my hands for 20 seconds. What did I not do?
Privacy.
Why?
Because you don't want to isolate.
Perfect. So please remember that. No privacy because we don't want to socially isolate them for this skill. So as soon as I wash my hands, before I even touch the tray, before I even set up, I need to verify this and this person match. Why? The diet, right? What if this diet is regular and this patient's a puree? Or what if it's just the wrong diet in general, wrong person's tray? We just need to verify. So all you're going to do is take the diet card and you're going to match it against the patient's wristband. So, Mr. Jones, I'm just checking that this meal tray here belongs to you. I'm going to go ahead and verify. Okay, it states your name on the diet card. It states your name on the wristband. They match. I'll go ahead and set up. So I'll grab my chest protective barrier. Place it around the patient. And I can bring my items over. And the patient is the one eating, not me. Even though I'm feeding the patient, you need to give them the sense that they're the ones in the skill, right? So you're going to go ahead and bring your tray and put it directly over them. Then grab a washcloth. You can either do this before the tray or after, it's up to you. But you're just going to go ahead and wipe the hands of your client. If you have another arm here, you would too. Set this aside. You'll be using it again. So then grab your chair, and you're going to sit next to, facing in front of your client as close as possible. So best way to do it is you're gonna bring that chair directly next to them. Get it there first. So as soon as you can, right up next to them. So I'm almost directly next to him, but facing in front of him. This is so that you can feed them at an appropriate length. If you're back there, you're gonna have to reach, and you're supposed to sit for this entire step. So, you see how the side roll is in my way a little bit? Just utilize it. It's fine. Keep it there. Don't mess with it. You're gonna go ahead and then remove the top of the tray and explain all the items on the tray to the client, giving them what their first option would be as their choice. So, Mr. Jones, it looks like you have some scrambled eggs, some cut up sausage, some fruit, you have some cottage cheese as well, and oatmeal. For a drink, you have some juice. What would you like to begin with? So you explain all your items, and you're going to ask them. Mr. Jones states that he wants to begin with the scrambled eggs. Grabbing the spoon only, offering one bite, allowing the patient time to chew, then swallow, offering him a next option. Mr. Jones, what else would you like? Cottage cheese and fruit. Offer a bite, allowing him time to chew and swallow. After 2 bites of food, you then offer liquid. So, Mr. Jones, would you like something to drink now? Okay. Sip to drink. After he's taken his drink, I'm going to go ahead and wipe his mouth. Set it aside. Okay, Mr. Jones, what else would you like? Some oatmeal. 1 bite. Allowing him time to swallow. Would you like another bite? Okay, this time cut up sausage. You got it. After 2 bites of food, offer liquid. So, Mr. Jones, would you like something to drink now? Sip to drink. Courtesy wipe. After 2 rounds, you're allowed to end your skill at that point. So, Mr. Jones, I've seen that you've completed your breakfast at this time. Is it okay that I take it away from you? Okay. Go ahead and start removing your stuff. Remove the tray. Grab that washcloth you used to wipe his hands with earlier. Clean both sides. Remove the chest protective barrier. Always fold up and then over to catch any debris or particles. You take all your items and place them into the designated dirty linen bin. For state testing purposes, my patient ate 100% of the meal. You could say 50, you could say 10, you could say 30. Doesn't matter. You just need to state that you would have recorded how much they ate. Okay? You'll place into the designated dirty area as well. And you'll do your 6 steps. Mr. Jones, I have completed assisting you with eating your breakfast. Is there anything else I can do for you? No? Here's your call light then. Please call me if you need anything. I'm also going to keep the head of the bed raised for at least 30 to 60 minutes minimum to avoid aspiration or choking if they were to vomit. So I would maybe just let them know that too. Mr. Jones, I'm also just going to keep the head of the bed up for about 30 minutes to an hour just to ensure that your food is well digested, and I'll come back and lower your head down. Is that okay? Okay, great. I am going to keep the bed still low, however. Wheels are still up. Carton was not pulled, so no need to pull it. And I will wash my hands for 20 seconds. Skills complete.